cards.
Please subscribe to the game. Please subscribe to the channel. To the game. You're already subscribed to League of Legends, so we already had a half of blood path to League of Legends. Subscribe to the channel, please. I'm gonna react to Game 4 quarterfinals, LoL Worlds 2023. Genji versus Billy Gaming. Genji won the last game. The Aatrox was insane, but we don't have the Aatrox this time. We have Doran with the Rumble, Peanut with the Vi, CHOVY, AKALI, the Pace, Kalista, which is like really strong, and the Light on the Rail, which is really strong too. But the Pace Kalista is really good, holy shit. And the Shun again with the J4, Elk, Ash Elk. Yeah, it's a Kalista lane. I don't think Ashe is really good, but well, let's see. Let's see if the TK Ashe combo will do anything.
Kalista's attack speed, not only her movement speed in the lane. That's why Ashe so good into the Kalista.
Oh, look at the pivot here. Pina realizes that his bot lane is at the risk of getting dove. Besides the better of it, yeah, Shun adjusting his pathing. I think he got spotted on the ward as well.
His back. Peanut is going to go for the blue.
So Peanut is on a ward. I think Shun, as you say, was spotted on the ward by the Razor Beaks. But Pace and Delight, you need one more minion. You need something. Get that level 2. There we go. Delight has it. So
that's a dive. Let's see if the flag hits. Ooh, teleport.
From Doran, but he can be stopped by Bin, and he is in fact in the top lane. Delight looked for the
got
flash away from
by the Rumble.
Shun can go in now. EQ flash away
Whoa,
from
wait, he's dead.
He's dead.
Face is
placement
dead.
on is not enough on not tanking the tower.
Oh, the TK.
Dodge from Delight. He still has flash. Elk now taking
I don't think
the tower.
no, they're good.
Haven't hit Delight. And so in the end, it's a play, it's a kill, it's
now Xante doesn't have farm and he doesn't have teleport.
And it's on an Elk that secure the initial advantage. Get Pays low, and it's then the pathing from Shun, pivoting away from trying to maybe punish Peanut in the pure 1v1, instead going towards that bot lane, and now you have Elk, who is sitting at a 15 CS lead and a kill into a Kalista.
It's a bit of a disaster.
It's really good that the Kalista died early, so they have an advantage because the Kalista lane is really strong early.
Something we've seen from Shun time and time again.
But Shun was able to like read a good dive and execute.
The TP gets interrupted here from the Rumble.
Really
Great positioning from Doran initially to be like, okay, I'm here to assist, and then the TP comes through and BLG is like, all right, that's fine.
Wait, oh no, the Rumble was TPing, not the Xante.
That wave is still big enough that we can commit to the dive. Still only level 2 for the bot lane of Genji.
It was a Rumble
they make it look
TP,
easy.
not the Xante.
It says a lot as well as to the advantage that was already accrued in terms of health, that the flash flag and drag doesn't even hit, and it's still enough to take down the Kalista there. He's really going to suffer. We'll see if Peanut, once he hits level 6, is able to get anything going towards that bot side. But right now, BLG have him right where they want him. Peanut looking for a lane gank here.
Shun's coming down as well. This wave pushing away from Paze and Delight means that
Shun again. He's so aggressive. He's such an aggressive jungler early. Oh, holy shit.
To get out, Delight gets the kill. Not what you would have wanted for Genji. Meanwhile, Bin trading with Doran in the top lane.
Dead here.
Who's winning this one?
One more. Whoa, the double flash. Nice. He has to hit the tornado. Nice. That's a good. He had to hit the fucking tornado.
Look at the frustration on the fan's face.
Elation
as they get a big kill in the bot lane, and then disappointment as Bin wins out in the 1v1 top. The gold still remains even. Genji will secure the first dragon of game 4.
Dude,
they're definitely not down and out just yet, but they need to make something
so
happen.
annoying. That Nico ability is so annoying. Dragon secured. Phase is dead. He's stuck between a wall. I think the rail is fine here. Yep. She wasted. Yugal wasted the blossom.
And it's the aggression of BLG again. As Genji think, hey, after that bot lane play, we can go for Dragon, right?
Kids, don't do that. I'm a bodybuilder. I lift weights. Don't eat condensed milk. Like, don't do it. You're gonna die. You're gonna die.
It is the contest here with the priority roam from Yagao, plus his health advantage being really big.
I mean,
The advantage of like exercising every day, lifting weights and riding a bike every day is that I can eat anything I want and not look like really fat. But don't do that. Don't do that. This is not good for you. You're gonna die if you eat this. You're not a 100 kilos monster like me that can eat literally anything.
We talked about how this can
And
be
don't
a
be
very difficult laning phase, but
and don't be
Chovy's
rolling
doing
on the
a
ground.
fantastic job finding really good trading windows and building a pretty healthy CS lead. And we talked about late game team fights in a side lane. The moment that E is used on Nico, it's very easy for AKALI to do whatever she wants in the 1v1. And then this Cassante is going to be a nullifier, but I don't think anyone's going to be able to stop this AKALI as we get later into the game.
Yeah, you're really looking at On just trying his best to eat up whoever Chovy is going to target. But you've seen Chovy be able to, even in team fights, be able to output a lot of AoE damage. The big thing here for me as well is that with how the game early has gone, the Kalista plan has not been going very well, and from this point on it is really hard to come back outside of like if you get completely untouched in an early skirmish. So it will come down, I think, to Chovy specifically. And this is a player who I think has maybe the worst reputation when it comes to international performances on this team, which is crazy to me. And I do think after this tournament it'll be more Doran and Peanut focused, as we do have a possible fight here.
Like first from the bottom lane, they pushed in that wave, they're on their way up here to join. BLG posturing around the Rift Herald. Bin and Shun up towards that top bush. It looks like they might give up the Herald, but then look for something afterwards. The Scryer's Bloom will spot them out, pings come out. And Gen.G using the priority they have in the mid lane to make sure that Peanut can secure the second neutral objective for the LCK first seed.
So, I mean, this is, in terms of objectives, I would say the best we've seen from Gen.G so far this series.
Yeah.
First Dragon and first Herald. These are things that you should be getting when you're playing with a Kalista. You usually want to use her first item to look for fights, and I'm looking for a fight right now.
Season assist from Peanut could come in if he can get there in time. They're just trying to lock up out for as long as possible. Devour now used. He is level 6 the season assist. Will they wait in time? Peanut can't get in range. His flash about 5 seconds away.
Oh, a crucial level up there. If On doesn't hit 6 off of that wave, Elk is 100% dead. But instead, they get the ultimate, they get the ignite, and Elk gets out.
And Delight also not ticking over to 6. If he'd had the Magnet Storm, that might have been enough to keep the Tarm Kench, if nothing else, to burn the flash from the Tarm. But it wasn't quite enough. Props to Pays and Delight, though. They saw a window, they went for it. 0-2 on the Kalista. But they're demonstrating how powerful she can still be in the early game.
I think Jax is broken and Aatrox, but not Rumble. Rumble
Little
is
voyage
like
forward here by On as they try and clear out vision. Dragon up in a minute's time, 56 seconds on the Infernal Drake. Gen.G will want to fight around it. Didn't get too many sums out of BLG, only the heal burn for Elk, his flash coming back off cooldown. On
I don't think Rumble is that strong.
For this next fight, but still,
he has his uses,
available for
but
Peanut.
he's
Delight now
not
ticking
like
over to 6.
the
All summoners
1v9
available
champion
for Pays. And Chovy doing Chovy
like
things,
a match
108
like
CS,
this in
building up
Worlds and
towards that
stuff,
first item.
and the LCK and the LCS. I don't think he's like
will be
really,
looking at
really
this
strong.
Drake
He's a
with
good
bated
pick,
breath.
but he's not
And
like
they
broken.
find it, Chovy
As
pushing
before
forward.
saying.
And it's kind of a must-win for
I
them
think
here.
Jax
With
is
the Kalista
broken.
composition, Chovy.
Able to dodge away, seen by
Invisible.
Oracle's alteration, but only takes a bit of chip damage. Rift Herald still available to Gen.G, but with the push in the mid lane, Yagao and Shun can now
they have prior
help
in
On
one,
and
they
Elk
have
gain
prior
vision
in
control.
mid.
It looks like Gen.G not looking to actually
Ooh.
contest this early Drake.
The
Chovy!
Blossom's
Hot
gonna
Blossom
pop.
just short, he dashes back onto
nice
Yagao,
spacing.
but
Oh,
Bin was there, so
shit.
Chovy has to flash. Respects it.
That's an amazing spacing
Actually, I think
by the
Yagao would have hit
AKALI.
the root if he didn't flash there. So then Bin could have changed his CC. Would have been enough. That should still be the Drake going over. Doran picks at least up a little bit of gold, but I think BLG is going to take that trade anytime as they teleport again.
5 second on
Dorel
face call.
has the
Delight and Doran looking for something here. The equalizer could come down, but
not
Just wasted
gonna...
in the end.
What is the game plan there for Gen G? The Dragon's already dead.
Yeah.
BLG are obviously disengaging. I guess the logic is that they want to zone Elk and On away from the bot lane so
Yeah, they
can
also have
funnel
Herald.
plates. They
So they
do
wanna
have the
try and-
Herald, all right.
TP. Being
He's
realized is the plan.
teleporting
Now
to
they have
try and
to
stop the
die.
Herald.
But Shun is
Oh,
on his way. Like, can you
they're
kill
diving.
Mid?
I
At
can
this
stun
point, you
say
have
that's
to
a
find
bad
out.
idea.
Maybe a Divine Sundra, the Equalizer down onto Vid,
Equalizer
doesn't take too much
down.
damage. The Rift Herald charges
Raul
in the Magnus Storm
OT.
there as well as the Enchanted Crystal Arrow hits
Well,
underneath the tower. Bin dashing
he
away,
doesn't
surviving
die.
Fate's Call.
Ooh,
Uses
nice.
well, but Peanut
The burst damage of I.
with excessive force
Coming
finds
clutch.
the kill. Does mean the tower doesn't fall. Pays will be able to get 3 plates out of it. Counter TP used up towards the top side as Chovy answers Yagao's push. Elk is pushing in mid.
Excessive force indeed. That is a lot invested.
Ooh,
and it
Elk's
almost
gonna
goes
get
wrong,
so
but
much
they
here.
will be able to pick up the kill and also put
Nice.
a lot of
Oh,
gold
shit.
into Pays. This player had been put down by the early attention from Shun, plus the 2v2 from Elk and On. And Gen G finally able to get themselves to a gold
Dude,
lead here.
I already
was
said
skeptical
that
of
on
the
stream.
TP,
I always
but
say
credit
that
to
to my
Gen G,
viewers.
they were able to make it
This
work
is
very
the
nicely.
best way to
Overall, yes,
experience
they did
League.
lose the
I
Dragon,
saw
but the amount of gold that they were able
LS
to invest
doing a
in the bot
video.
side of
It
the
was
map.
not a video. It was a
It
clip
seemed like a
from his
promising
stream.
idea, the TP from
He
Bin,
was
but I think
saying
he
that
immediately
if you
realized
wanna
after the
like
TP, hang on, I've
experience
completely isolated
League,
myself
like
from the
if you
rest
wanna
of the team.
have League in your life, don't play League. What the fuck? Don't play League.
I think it was Shun
Don't
that
play
tried to
it.
make his way down
Watch
bot lane to offer that
Worlds,
assistance,
watch
and it was
LCS,
too
watch
late. And Gen
LCK,
G
watch some
committed
tournaments,
4
but
members to
don't
find
play
that
it.
kill. So
If you
3-2 is
like
kill
the
score.
animation,
Gen G now
watch
have a
Arcane.
1K gold
If you
lead.
like the what does he say?
This
It's
early
so
game
interesting.
overall is very
He
even,
said
but I
if
think
you
when
like the
kind of look at the
champions
context of the
play
series, Gen
play
G's
the other
confidence
little
is
game
at
that
an
they
all-time
have. I
high.
don't play
You
it.
feel
I
as
don't
though
play
the
because I'm sick in the
momentum
head,
from
so I
BLG has
have
just
to play
slowed
League of Legends,
down,
but
considering
don't
for
play
the
League
first
of Legends.
3 games,
Play-
they were just like, it felt
what
like
is the
they
name
were
of the game?
unstoppable in terms of their early game fighting.
Let me ask my viewers. What is the name of the little game that they have?
Comes through.
It's TFT. It's
Now with
TFT.
Chovy freedom on the map, as he
It's
will have later on, but
TFT.
also
Play
allowing Faze to
TFT.
delight.
Only the generates play League of Legends. Don't
Game
do
has been a
it.
bit more tricky.
It will literally
Steve's still
ruin
there.
your life. Don't do
Doing
it.
his best.
Don't play League of
I think
Legends.
he might get taken down here.
Oh,
But,
see, we're
hopefully
watching
hands
a
out for a
game.
little bit
We don't.
longer.
We're not losing anything.
It's
Like
not
we
let's go.
So,
we ruling
what I wanna highlight
for
as well is that
Gen
Chovy
G
hasn't actually
for
been involved
billing,
in any
but
of these plays.
and we're ruling for
And
T1, but
he
we're not
is,
losing
at
anything.
a
We're not like
106
gambling and
CS at
stuff.
14 minutes as
We
a
can
colleague.
gamble, but
Once he actually starts joining these skirmishes,
we're
we'll
not-
see how
I'm
BLG
not
finds a way
gambling
to do
right
it.
now,
I do
so-
think that the BLG
But
wombo
if you're
combo
playing
between
League of
Asante,
Legends, you're
J4
destroying
and
your
Nico
life. You're
is
literally
something that we
destroying
haven't
your
really
life.
seen
Don't
them
do
get
it.
an opportunity to use.
Don't play League of
But it's something
Legends.
that
Don't do
Gen G
it, please.
really
Don't
needs to
play it.
respect.
Watch my videos, and watch my
There's something
shorts,
about
but
AKALI
don't
in this
play
comp
it. Don't play yourself.
that just looks
You're
really good
you're
to me.
ruining your life,
I
literally.
It's
feel
a
like
gut
that-
feeling.
Well,
I think it's the nameplate just above it.
Yeah.
to be honest.
Shit.
helps. I mean, I'm
No
a big
more
AKALI
life
fan. I
advice
play her a
on this
lot, and there are like
stream, okay?
definitely good games and bad games depending on the comp that you're playing against. And you're definitely right in the hands of Chovy. I just look at what you're playing into, the carries, and like aside from time catch, we might see it right here.
AKALI can do
Looking for Elk,
much.
maybe trying to get the Devour down. Does have the flash, doesn't have the flash effect
Get
to get around.
ignited,
Enchanted Crystal Arrow into the
she's
Magnus Storm.
stunned,
Chovy
around.
extending forward, but the
She
Devour
has
is still available for
ulti.
BLG here.
If she
As
can
Paige
jump
tries to get
it-
on towards the back line, but
Oh my
Delight
God, the
now
damage.
pulled out with the face
Kalista
corner. Missile
ulti.
voyage forward by On Chovy. Walking
Chovy
away,
has
wounded.
to-
On with the flash forward. And Shun coming in from the side. Chovy
Oh,
cataclysm
Oh my
and
God,
brought to his
Cataclysm.
knees and BLG strike.
I mean, that may be the biggest
That
caster curse
range.
I've done in recent history. Hang on.
They thought
Hang
it
on.
was on,
He
it was
doesn't have the
Yagao, and
ulti
he
anymore,
has the
the
time to
Jarvan.
flash and escape. The Drake's
Well,
still 50 seconds
Ashe,
from
I
spawning. We're
think,
fighting over a
doesn't
blue
have
buff.
ulti.
The AKALI will be back
Ashe
alive
doesn't
and
have
has
ulti,
TP soon.
Jarvan
Yeah,
does have
we'll see though,
ulti.
because that was a really heavy investment. If they get Drake, I think BLG call worth, but otherwise, like that is what, 4
Ashe's just a
flashes
machine gun now.
in the end.
She
Just
has
to
the
Chovy,
Kraken
who
Slayer,
didn't have his
so
flash available, does end up going
she's
down.
really,
but I
really
think it
good
depends
now.
on who
She's the
actually gets the
champion
setup
now,
for this
actually.
Dragon here. Ocean Drake, particularly with how much sideline action I expect, going to be really big here.
And Yagao didn't complete the Rocket Bell. He went back to base, didn't have enough money, and now the TP has been used. So I thought that Chovy was actually going to look for a kill here, but decides, you know what, it's not worth it. He looks at the position on the map and realizes this isn't a good fight for me. Good ultimate from Elk. And then Delight is kind of forced to fight here to keep his mid laner alive. Pays gets zoned out of the fight
He
nice,
did
thanks
really
to a nice
well,
root
did
from
the lights,
Yagao.
but
And then Genji are immediately
I think
forced to retreat.
that was a fucking mistake by Chovy.
You're going to see him
That
land
was
a good
really
ultimate hit, and he's
stupid,
going to get that shut down as well. So
You
400
shouldn't
gold
linger
goes over to
close to a
Shun.
fucking TK and
And
an
with the
Ashe.
helm
You
being
shouldn't,
secured,
like,
perhaps that's
stay
an
near
opportunity
them,
for
just
Genji
run.
to cross map and trade for the
If you're not
dragon.
gonna engage and like go
Could be their
full
second of the
1v9,
game.
just run.
Yes.
Don't
Dragon
be in front of
stalling
TK.
a little bit after managing to
It's
pick up
not
the
worth
first
it.
one, but they do still have a 1,000 gold lead here, even if the kill scoreline is a little bit misleading. A lead for Peanut and for Chovy, not as great as they would like this portion of the game.
And this is something that Genji was known
Wait.
for BLG as well, being able to get favorable
Guys,
macro trades. We'll
guys,
see
what the
Dragon,
fuck
though,
was that on the
particularly
red?
with the opportunity for BLG to
Ashe
just
let it go
overload
and the
and just
Jarvan
throw
let
down
it
a
go and
Herald,
nobody took the
try
red.
and
Now Jarvan
push
is gonna
down.
waste time
They can do
trying
that.
to-
They can also look for a contest.
To take the buff.
BLG have given up the
that
ghost
was
on
really
this one.
dumb.
You can see
Holy
Yagao
shit.
walking
Yeah.
forward. Nah, I'm just going to clear the wave.
Not
Yeah.
feeling it.
Just taking the red as well. And I
They
think a lot of it
just
comes
gave
down to
the
what you
dragon
mentioned, Chronicler, which
fire.
is they invested a lot. Yes, you have Pop Blossom. Yes, you have the Cataclysm, but you don't have Flash on any of your bot side of the map, or your jungle, or your mid. So if you look for more, Genji can collapse on you. Magnet Storm back up. There's a Rift Herald in the mid lane. As only Pays is there to try and dissuade BLG, so it will be at least one tower. Maybe two if they wanted to go in with the charge, but it looks like instead they will retreat and work their way towards the top side. No vision here for Genji. It's Control Ward deep behind,
Ooh,
and
that's
BLG's
AKALI.
Chovy survive what could be a
demolish
five-man
from
dive.
the
Yagao coming in
spot.
as a clone of Elk, and Chovy will
Oh,
realize
nice. Holy shit, nice
the arrow
arrow.
hits. He might be just
Pop
caught out. He
Blossom.
tries to
Yeah.
flash, but he can't get away
Yeah.
in time. Knocked back with the
Nice. Good job.
Intopos. And
That's a
Chovy
really
stayed
good
a little
OT.
bit too long. Didn't respect the arrow from Elk.
I don't know why
Nice snipe comes through
Chovy
from
is
Elk.
playing
Now
like
BLG
this. He's like,
with,
he's,
I was going
as
to
the
say 5
casters
members
say,
strong,
he's
but
not
Vin choosing to
respecting, he's
reset
not
means that they can
respecting
continue
the
to siege
Ashe.
onto the top tier 2.
And that is also Chovy investing his flash, right? In
Yeah.
the previous play, didn't have it. So it's going to be a very favorable trade here for BLG. Genji is able to answer. So it's not the end of the world, but still a big win. They might be looking to try and catch some stragglers here. Chovy does have TP, but doesn't look like anyone is going to be available. And it'll just be Genji trying to make the best of a rough situation.
Peanut spotted an award as he jumped into the Baron pit. I mean, I think Shun maybe would have stayed around, locked up for a second.
Oh, the Jarvan
And another,
doesn't die
another,
here.
but even with the Ignite, Shun able just to gore Drinker his way away as to like knock back over the wall there by Peanut. Not sure that was the intention, but it was the conclusion of the play.
I don't love this invade from Genji. Now
TK.
just taunting. Oh, wait,
Oh.
Okay, Peanut tried to smite as the patience ran out.
Yep.
And Shun got the smite on the way back.
Was the,
That's unfortunate for
that was
Peanut.
not a
It was a little
good-
scary
good
because
invade.
of the numbers the BLG had, but the Genji are able to get away. Gold pretty much dead even now. It's kind of been a back and forth of a 1k shift from either side. And oh, he stuck his way. Yagao is so
he
suspicious though.
knows.
He doesn't like it.
Yeah, Yugao is sensing something.
Chovy looking for it. Yagao still has flash. Chovy able to dash away.
And something I want to highlight is the fact that so many of these players from BLG have been set up by Elk. And we've seen a lot of Elk like team fight carry in this tournament. There's Tristana, there's Jinx, right? But Ashe is, I think, such a different champion from a very stylistic point of view, where so much more of the value comes from the ultimate, plus your ability to consistently hit arrows. And thus far, I feel like Elk has done a really good job of consistently finding these arrows towards the side lane, setting up and leading to the kill score lead for
I like how
BLG.
Kisante is not a broken. It's like
As the
it's
tempo
broken in a
of the
way
pace
that
of
he
the
doesn't
game
die. He's
slows
not
down a
broken
little bit.
off
Have to feel we're just
of
waiting
terms
for
of damage.
the
of
next
like
Drake to spawn would be third of the game for
broken
Genji.
thing
They
about
wish that
Kisante
was
is
fourth.
that his movement
BLG
is
getting that
really
earlier
good
Drake
and his ulti is
slowed
really
down
like
their game a lot
weird.
for BLG.
It's such a
Still
good
only one
setup
game away
for the team,
from making
for
it to
a team
quarterfinals,
fight.
from joining
And
Weibo.
for the Tanks
First
to
time we've
have
ever
that-
had 4
that-
LPL teams in the
that kind of
quarterfinals, and maybe
mobility is really good.
things go the way the top
That's
side
why
of the
people
bracket
are
could be
saying
going.
aren't
This is the first
talking
time we've ever
shit
had
about
all LPL
Kisante.
semi-finals as well.
This is really mobile for a
People will
tank.
look at that bottom side
And
of the
you can
bracket
go
and think,
just
well,
go full
JDG
tank on
probably.
him.
And then
So,
T1 LNG, a
he's gonna
very
be
close
mobile,
series.
and he's gonna be like
Era
really
of
hard
LPL
to
dominance
kill.
returning after a
Which is
brief
really
delay
interesting.
last year at Worlds. Peanut stepping forward. Here's the
J4.
engage comes in from
You have to
BLG, and
engage,
Peanut's
yep.
locked up.
You have to engage your
Miguel
Vi
pops
or the
Blossom
police
as
but the
Genji
police
starts to go
is
pop
far
the
enough.
equalizer coming down, and Shun now on the wrong side of the rip, but he can just
Akali
EQ back to
doesn't.
join his
Ooh,
teammates. Rooted with
cleanse.
the tangle bars as Chovy looks for the backline, but the Devour saved for this
The
eventuality. He has to
Cataclysm
dash
is not
away, and a perfect
used, so-
execution from BLG.
And that's vintage
You have to
Peanut.
Sante
Just
Roots
steps
still.
forward, gets caught, and now BLG making their way over to the Baron.
No smite for Genji, but a fight perhaps begins to materialize. No tangle barbs, remember, for BLG, only Cataclysm.
I don't think
Devour put on.
the equalizer is
Do you
on
go in with
guard
the Magnus
Doran.
Storm? You do. Deadlight tries to dive in. Doran trying to burn
but-
BLG alive as on.
Well.
It's taken out, but the re-engage from BLG. Perfection executed once again. Doran and Chovy in a 2v4 fighting
There's
for the
still
lives of
lingering
Genji,
here.
for the lives of the LCK, but can't
I don't
find
think
it.
there's
BLG
much
gets
to
the
do
ban.
now.
A fantastic
Of
play
Genji,
from BLG.
there's nothing
That
else to
pick
do.
from Peanut is exactly the window that they were looking for. Without a second of hesitation, they start the Baron and they find themselves even more kills.
And Peanut walks up here, but BLG is so ready.
Peanut
it's again the
is-
arrow, the setup is there, and then the
Peanut
chase down comes
is
through.
doing so
Genji
many
invested
things
so
wrong
much.
in this
The
3
Fate's
games,
Call,
this 4
the
games.
ultimate, and the summoner or
He's-
the cleanse
he's-
rider from Pace.
He's
Meaning
like,
that
I
even
don't
with Bin
know.
coming in, he
I
isn't
don't
even
wanna say he's
necessary.
bad,
It's just
but
to
he's
there
not
to
like-
secure the Baron.
It's also just a
He's
disjointed
not
engage. The
playing
AKALI
well,
ultimate is now
really well.
unavailable.
He's playing
Like, Delight
I don't
goes
know.
in, but
He's playing
what do they
really
really
weird.
have to reliably follow up? There's the engage. Pays does
He's
what he
not
can. Doran is
consistent
standing at
as
the edge.
shown
Chovy drops
on the J4.
a bit of damage onto
or
the
on the
support,
Maokai.
onto the Tom Kench. It's an easy turn for BLG. And
Shun
they'll get
is
a
so
dragon
much
to boot.
more consistent than the Peanut
And now Genji
in terms of team
staring
fighting
down
and positioning,
a
but
very long walk back into this game. 2 items complete on Pays Ginsu's.
that's a
And the
Nicole.
Blade of the Ruin King, Yagao here, sees
The
the assist
OT.
coming out as they try and lock him up.
She's
Doesn't
gonna
have
have
the
to
flash,
pop
but has the
Blossom,
pop.
yep.
Blossom, Chovy dashes in,
Just to-
dashes back,
yep.
dashes out, and
Is
dashes
that-
forward for the kill.
But
Peanut
you
takes
got
it.
had to OT
And they
just
get
to
out
survive
though.
there.
Looks like they will
For a
be.
little longer.
BLG don't want to over-invest towards the top side of the map. On the cross map, Bin is able to still push, but the Red Bull Baron Power Play is going to lose a lot of momentum from that pick.
TP.
Yeah, she can just
Coming
destroy towers now. She can just
As you
burn
rightly
through
said,
towers.
It will slow BLG down a little
Kisante
bit.
doesn't.
I don't know if
Look
it's
at
enough.
Kisante damage
The
in the
wave
tower.
play.
Oh, Magnus Sword flash engaged, the
Ooh,
equalizer down as well as
equalizer.
TP. Genji have pulled the trigger,
He has to
and they're looking to burst out. Elk.
Nah,
Chovy dashing around, and Elk will
the Akali, the
fall.
Akali.
It's hunting season for Genji, and they found what could
Well,
be the
that was a
biggest
good
kill of
team
them
fight by
all.
the Akali.
They found a way
That was a good
back
flank.
into game 4.
I thought that it wouldn't be enough, but Genji just
Then
shut
he's
me
just
right
dead.
up. A beautiful
Vi has
engage
another
in
kill.
mid lane. Catches
Yep.
BLG completely off guard. And just like that, as you said, Medic, Genji have found a lifeline.
Might be able to get the kill on Bin here as well, and he's going to be
Whoa.
disjointed. Uses the mobility.
No,
Oh,
no
Kisante
way.
did. Bin just doing
Nah,
bin things here on the
Kisante is
Twist
fine.
command.
Shields!
The shot sling is not enough.
Oh my
The
god,
shield's
could you
not
imagine
enough
if
to
he
keep
won
Kisante
V2s
alive.
in Worlds?
Genji get
No,
those
it's
death
not gonna
timers
happen.
on a bit of an uneven keel. Still only 1,000 gold in it,
That
but
was a
look
really
at this.
good.
The light
It
just
was a
decides
really
to go
good
in.
flank
And
by the
there is a
Akali.
reason why Genji fans were saying, why is
And
the
the
light not on
equalizer was
engage? It's
perfect,
moments like this.
See,
He was able to do it on
he
Brion,
was
he's
able
able
to
to
cut
do
the
it on
Elk,
Genji.
the Ashy.
And it is a really important moment
just
because as you're
killed the
saying, with the Red
fucking
Bull Baron
CK,
Power
which
Play
is
in
useless
favor of BLG,
by
they were
himself.
pushing. It starts with the pick towards the mid, or
That's
towards
really
the
good.
top side of the map on Yagao. But then they're able to actually
That's a
take
really
down,
nice
you can
suit,
see
what
the
the fuck?
tense
That's a really
coaching
good
room
looking
there
suit.
for Genji. They
Just
know
black
what's at
and
stake
white.
here.
I mean,
And,
Peanut completely redeemed the misplay that he made earlier, nullified the Baron, and now both objectives, 2.5 minutes until they're back out onto the map. More time for both sides to farm, more time for items to be
they're even
completed.
now. They're actually
But again, I
even.
draw
The game is
my eyes
actually
towards
even.
the mid lane
in
and I look at
towers
these
and
items
in
now being
kills.
finished for Chovy. Level
Not in
15,
gold,
soon to
but
hit level 16.
It's like the 2K
Elk,
deficit.
Elk has flash heal.
Oh my
He tries to go
God,
across the
again
wall,
with
gets
the
into the
railroad
Razor
team.
pit, but on is deleted. Chovy looking for more. He's going to dive forward into
Wow.
4 members. He has a stopwatch, but does he have enough time? The pop blossom comes out. Chovy survives as he gets off towards the top side, and there
the
is
Akali
Yagao. And
doesn't
Busan roars
die.
into life once again.
That was
And there is
really
no
good by
objective
Chovy.
up, but Genji It feels different in this fourth game.
Can you
They
imagine
should be
if
able to, at the
they
very least,
turn
get
around this
themselves a
game?
turret here.
They're 2-1
And again, Yagao
on the
gets
score.
caught out on Dai saving Elk.
Nice.
The momentum has clearly swung. What felt like
Fucking hell.
a
Holy shit.
doomed game state for Gen.G after losing that Baron, after losing another Dragon. It's just
That was
everything
a really
for
good
Gen.G.
engage
Look at
by
this play,
D-Rel.
isolated.
Look. Oh my god.
They cannot protect him. He's forced to flash over the wall. The arrow goes wide.
Whoa.
The support is dead.
She
and then
was
look, Shun
aiming
gets
for
close
the
to Elk, which
Akali,
means
but
that
the Akali wasn't on the
Chovy
right
sees that as a
side.
window. The stopwatch is good, and then he flashes away from Yagao, who's then left isolated by his team. Now Chovy in danger.
See
Finds
Chovy
himself
can.
down in the
It's
bottom lane, but he's
Akali,
going to get
so
out the hymnal,
cool.
take a
The
pew.
vibe
BLG
and the
Church is
person
in session, but the Abyssal Voyage trying to turn it back around. Chovy
The
able to catch
arrow
away. Peanut trying to get
hits
across the wall. It
almost
dodges
hits.
from the Intofo's not quite enough range, but Bin. The Dragon up in a minute, enough time for Gen.G to reset. Chovy almost scored out.
And there's that threat from BLG. A single misstep and Gen.G can still get taken down in this game. Peanut forced to flash there, won't have that available. Will be able to get onto the back line just as easy. Doran didn't have teleport that crucially. Will be off cooldown just about now. Meaning that if BLG, anything they would have gotten and could have set up for this Drake, it is just soul points
on
for
the
either
team
team.
fight,
So
they
wouldn't
can't
be
deal
surprised
with
with
the
the lack of
Chovy
control.
Akali, so
BLG is going to say
the Ashe
thank
is
you to
gonna
that
be
one.
always
Baron also
being
up, so you might
chased by
even
the
see them
Akali
try
first
and
on
play
the team
towards that
fight.
if Gen.G missed that.
And nobody can do anything really against that.
So much
Maybe
of the
Neko,
credit
but
needs to be given to Delight. You guys were talking
the
about him
Akali
earlier.
can just
We're going to be
jump
keeping our eyes
around
on him
and
as the
ulti
game
through
continues.
everyone to get
He made that
to the Ashe.
mid-lane game-saving play. Let's see
Look at
if he can
Shun.
find another. Shun looking for a fight.
Look where
Oh,
Peanut is trying to get
Delight!
Delight goes in.
Really good
On trying to
ulti.
keep Elk alive. The
Oh
pop
my
bottom comes out just in
God.
time from Yagao. But Yagao is
Wow.
in. And BLG
Like,
might
Ashe
be
is
too.
still
Elk
there,
trying to do everything
still
he can.
alive. Yeah,
But Elk
Ashe
has
is
been
still
mounted
alive.
on a wall. Delight survives.
Delight is
BLG
dead now,
die. Hey,
well
Gen
done.
G do it all. They have fought back from the absolute brink in game 2. And it
That's
looks
insane.
like we're
It's game.
going
I think
all
it's
the
game.
way.
It's a clean ace for Gen.G. The Nexus is in their eyes, and they're looking to...
Baron.
Never mind.
Never
Out
mind.
of the eyes.
The way they
Out of
turn
the eyes.
around.
Blinds
Baron,
put them back
Baron,
on. The
Baron,
Baron is
that's
in
good,
their
that's good.
eyes. What a team fight and one engage, just as we were talking about him. Delight again. What an incredible engage. He finds 3 members, and how does Elk even get to play the game?
He
Interesting.
doesn't. And to me, this Rumble, I
That's
don't
what I
even feel like
said.
Doran is necessarily
The
having a
Ashe
pop-up
doesn't
game.
get to do
But the
anything
Rumble
now
has just
because
made
of
it so
the
hard
Akali. It's
consistently.
like
But
impossible.
as you already
It's
pointed out, the
literally
big enabler
impossible
of
to
all
do
of this,
anything against-
it's Delight. This man, I
Watch-
think his
watch
enchant
how
play is
Al
fine, but
got
these
pulled.
moments
He got
are
eaten
what
by the
is
2K,
winning Gen.G
he got
this game.
equalized, and he
you
got
see,
buffed.
even with Yagao
Buff
trying to
loss.
go for the ultimate, Gen.G plays very respectful.
he
Bin
was
actually,
still alive,
with some heroics,
but
made
then
that look
Akali
close.
happens,
Gets multiple
and Rumble happens, so-
multi-man knockups, but it just isn't enough because Paze and Chovy are unmatched.
Yeah, I mean, it's the combination of Rumble forcing all of those
Yeah.
things out early means that the Akali then has free reign on the backline, and
The
there's nothing
frustration.
to stop Chovy from just
Look at that
assassinating
tie.
him.
Holy shit, that tie is good. I love when people wear like all black suits and a black tie.
Now,
Ooh, that
and
tie
then
is
while
really
all of that is
good.
happening, Paze is untouched. So he's just freely dishing out this damage. 5 kills for him now. 2-1-11 for Doran. A 6k goal lead for Gen.G. They're looking to bring us to a game 5. The momentum has very clearly swung in their favor, and they will not slow down. They want to return to the World Semi-Final. They lost to DRX at the semis last year. They lost to BLG at MSI. And they want to prove
Ooh, they
that
lost
they
to
can
BLG
make the
on
reverse sweep
MSI,
a
and
reality.
It's a revenge.
Just the inhibitor line between them and the biggest prize of all, that Nexus.
The arrow.
The arrow
Oh,
of
the arrow,
Doran, but
but it
Delight
hits
is in the
CK.
way.
No,
If
they hit
BLG
Rumble.
overstepped, there's the equalizer
Ooh,
already.
Rumble
Doran
is
getting
dead.
chunked out, and
Nice.
Doran is donezo.
Well,
Chovy pushing in
I
the
think
mid lane.
they can
Delight
chase,
can
they're gonna
re-engage.
aim
No flash for
for-
him to
for the
disengage this
Delight,
though.
the route,
Shun
which
misses.
is
The
lower.
flag and drag across the wall. The stun from Delight.
Vice coming.
Chovy
Chase.
starting to collapse. There's the base call out.
that's the
BLG
Kalista
could
ulti.
chase, but they decide instead to make sure their mid lane is still healthy. The inhibitor tower already down. TP now from Bin as he tries to make sure CHOVY can't get another tower out of this push.
Really big window there for BLG. They're able not window. Just want to clarify.
I mean,
they're
both
able. It actually is both.
windows.
They're also able to take a lot of the wind out of the sails of these Baron power plays, which it has been something where Gen G actually have been super consistent domestically. Like when they get Baron, it's done, right? So picks like this on Doran, even
So
with the
tired.
stopwatch
Oh,
available,
shit.
I might add, are
Working
really,
man.
really big
A
in
working
being
man.
BLG. Even though they are down,
Really
they are
hard to
not
be a
out.
working
That wombo
man.
combo still exists. It just is more about can they regain map control, because I feel like that's been really kind of the advantage that Gen G have had ever since that catch that they got here on mid. They just haven't really ever been able to get like Yagao with a big flank into the enemy backline.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these fights have actually been started by Gen G.
Yeah.
Finding these opportunities, Delight being the initiator, and in an ideal world, you as BLG want to be the one starting off the fights. But Gen G, oh, Yagao. No, that's not
That's
the
the
real
thing.
one.
You can always tell if it's not the real one because it's just doing a helicopter move.
Wait, what? Who followed? Who followed me? And Throne 34.5. Thanks for the follow. Holy shit. I wasn't expecting a follow. Thanks for the follow.
Ocean somewhere randomly. It's like, should you really be doing that? I want to give credit to Delight as well for his itemization here. Abyssal Mask, second item, really strong when you have a Rumble in the AKALI and when you're diving into the
Well,
backline.
the
That
game
magic
is
resist
pretty
thread,
much over
so
now.
powerful in
There's
situations
nothing
like this.
there's nothing
May
else
see the game
to do.
slow down for the next couple of minutes because it's 2.5 on Soul for Gen G and 2.5 on Baron for BLG or Gen G, whoever decides to fight around it.
We're also starting at the point where there's a lot of defensive itemization available, right? So Bin was able to pick up a Renduance, already had a Stoneblade second. Then we have GA for both junglers here, and then double stopwatch on the side of Yagao and Elk, and then Doran and CHOVY also with Zhonya's in the pocket. Pace just sporting a regular one. And for BLG, the item breakpoint could have been worse. I think only mid lane is where it really feels backbreaking. Outside of that, they have been able to stay on pretty decent item parity.
Well, the tension mounts. The darkness is full of terrors.
Ocean again. It's so spooky.
I would say the Gen G are the slightly spookier thing here, but that's fair. BLG have the
Ocean's really deep, man. We haven't explored like 90% of that.
Ocean
Could be
is very,
anything down
it's
there.
a dangerous place.
Yep.
BLG will
Ooh,
actually
they're-
make their way
they're
up
talking
towards
about
the
biology,
Baron side of the
which
map.
is
A
my-
minute and a half until that spawns. I guess with their mid-prio, they can kind of take
is
as much
my
space
thing,
as they
biology.
want. The wave clear, I mean, the wave clear and siege from Gen G isn't the strongest. They really need another great fight to end this game.
See the Scuttlecrab taken by BLG. Gives them that little bit more vision. They know if they place any wards, they're not really going to stick. Shun here is on a ward. CHOVY and Peanut were eyeing him up, but decide that tasty morsel can be left for later.
Wait, why is the
Really want to
game
go in
like
where they're
it's
not quite
tail?
sure where the rest of
Just do
BLG
something.
are
What the
waiting.
fuck?
Yeah, it's also between like Flag and Drag, Flash, GA. By the time you actually kill Shun,
They're just farming
reinforcements
now,
surely
which is
will
not
have
good
arrived.
for Gen G.
One thing that is
because
a
the-
tough cookie to crack for BLG though is
the
like who
BLG
actually
will
deals
be
with
able
CHOVY. I
to
think right
get
now,
back up and
Ben's still
just
able to match him
build
relatively
a
well with
full-
post-void stuff.
full items
It's
on
going to
their
get harder
team.
as well. GA now
Ashe
done
is
for
already
pace.
on almost
We'll have
4
that available in the
items.
upcoming fight. And
She's
feels like
really
the last
close to
stand
4
here for
items,
BLG
so
to
it's
ward
not,
off
like,
a
good
Silver
to
Scrapes.
Let BLG like stay farming, pushing
Delight is
lanes.
the player to watch for Gen
They
G.
had to push
And if
mid and
Yagao
just
can
end
find
the
a
game,
flank,
but
that'll be the difference maker. Chronicle was
I don't
talking
know
about
why
it
they're
earlier.
waiting so much.
Oh, here we go.
It's in.
The
With the
route
power immediately, Delight
again.
tanky enough, but CHOVY is being dealt
Ooh,
with
CHOVY
by
is
BLG
being
right now. The
shut
Pop
down.
Blossom
The Pop
doesn't find it.
Blossom.
Pace flashes the wall and
Oh
immediately
my god,
engages.
CHOVY, that's
on
what
the
I
advantage
said.
now,
Oh
and
my
Gen G are just
god.
grinding up BLG.
It's a
double for
massacre.
CHOVY. They wipe them away. The TP
teleport from
towards
Rumble.
mid. Gen G are done with this game.
He's 17
It's
and he's
over, holy
flashing
shit.
over a
Yep.
wall with
I don't
his
think
back
he's dead,
against
but-
the wall. Page still find the play.
Wow,
Bindo.
Kisante.
know.
Wow.
Relentless sports.
Shun.
And even more aggression from Gen G.
Yep.
Delight in pays after being put behind in the early game of putting on a clinic
sad.
here at 35 minutes. It's game
Good
5,
job by
a
Gen G,
reverse
holy
sweep
shit.
on the cards for Gen G. And Busan
Really good
and all
job, holy
Korea
shit. The AKALI
are
was
behind them.
the difference. Please subscribe to this channel. I'm trying really hard to like make a career out of this. I know it's just a project, but I think it's gonna work, and I'm trying really hard. I'm doing everything to work. I'm grinding really hard. Even though I'm like have a job, I'm grinding really hard to make this work. Please subscribe to this channel if you're watching this video. Please, it's gonna help me a lot.